What day does American Disposal pick up leaves and grass clippings? When's the next board meeting? Who do I tell about a broken gate at the dog park? How do I get permission to put up a fence? Hey everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Website Wednesday. Today I'm going to show you how to find the answers to all these questions and more using the Victory Lakes website. Now, a lot has changed since we switched hosting platforms last February. This was what the old site looked like. And this is what you'll see now when you navigate to the website URL www.victorylakeshoa.com. As you see, I haven't actually signed in yet, so we're on the public version of the site. And these shortcuts down here, most of these will either direct users to the login page or give abbreviated information. And for those considering moving to Victory Lakes, or for realtors looking for info, they can get some basic information and facts about the community by using our community link in the menu bar, which gives them different facts and directions and information about the amenities and photos and stuff like that. For those wanting to create an account, you'll go to the Members tab and you'll click on Register. Okay, and you see the fields with an asterisk that indicates required information. So once you fill all that out and you submit it, you hit Register. You won't get instant access because I have to approve your account first, but once I do that, you'll be able to sign in. To sign in, you need to go to the login page and enter your email address. And we're actually going to add a dummy address, so you'll see what it looks like for you. Okay, now keep in mind, just ignore that. Keep in mind that the user ID, and you can sign in using your user ID or your email address once you have your account set up. And those are case sensitive, just like your password. So double check to make sure your caps lock button isn't on when you go to sign in. Okay, so now we're signed in, and the first thing you'll notice is that we have 4 additional options in the menu bar. And these will direct you to where you can get the information you need. So let me give you a very quick tour. The news and the events menu lets you see what's happening on the calendar. You know, there's announcements and news here, copies of the Friday Flash, that kind of thing. The calendar is going to take you to, you know, where you can look up what's going on by the month. And there's information about the different clubs, including the swim team page. You can read past newsletters or current newsletters. And you can also go to the community activities page to see what's happening in the community, which lately is nothing thanks to the pandemic. The how-tos menu, you'll probably return to this a lot, because this is where you're going to get information on community rules and submitting an application for making a change to your house. This is where you're going to come to look up the information about trash and recycling, including the holiday schedule. You can reserve the clubhouse from here. We'll get into that more later. You can sign up for a pool pass or look up, you know, the pool rules or hours, and same for the fitness center. You can do all that here. You can look up the snow policy, report a problem. There's a form for that if somebody's in violation, or if you see something broken around the community, or you have a suggestion or something. And there's information here on paying your dues. The resources menu, this is where you're going to get all kinds of shortcuts to files in the documents library, so you can get to that information faster. And that's going to be stuff like the last board meeting minutes, what projects are being planned by your neighbors. That's the open applications. Let's see, governing documents, stuff like that. There's also a services page. If you're interested in looking up local businesses, like finding a plumber or something like that. And if you're new to the community, do check out the new residents tab because there's a lot of good info there. The contacts menu is a directory for those of us on the management team. Tells who we are and what we do, so that and how to, get to us directly. You'll also find information, contact information for the board of directors, who they are, information about the different communities, and the helpful phone numbers. That's got the after hours emergency line, and also some local numbers that you might find helpful, the police non-emergency line, different utilities and stuff like that. The members menu takes you to where you can update your profile, change your privacy settings there. The messages, you can send private messages to other members of the community without revealing your private information or seeing theirs. Then there are the discussion boards. We'll talk about all that stuff more later. And the discussion boards is also where I keep the lost and found list, by the way, with pictures. And finally, if none of this helps you and you're still confused about what you need to find, over here you've got the search menu, search bar, and then you can just put it in and try to do a search on that, and you might be able to find something there. Okay, so that's a lot of information in a very short amount of time. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed and you want to know more, don't worry, I'm going to go over most of these things in greater depth in later videos. But for now, I just wanted to give you a quick tutorial so you'd get an idea at least about what's here. And that wraps up this episode of Website Wednesday. Tune in next time to learn how to update your website profile, adjust your privacy settings so you share and receive only that information you want. And and remember, if you're having any trouble logging in still, or if you have a question or a suggestion on how I can make the site better, just shoot me an email, communications@victorylakeshoa.com, or leave a comment below. Thanks a lot, everyone. See you next time, and have a great Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you before then.